How do you have that?
In the ruins of a decaying civilization, the Enclave emerged, a secret society that seeks to preserve its dark ideology by infiltrating and corrupting people in multiple spheres of power, infecting the young and old alike. The Enclave is a hidden antagonistic force that will soon have to cross paths with Mr. House.
What if I'm not the House? What if someone else is?
What if the true architects of the world's destruction are a secret society born within the most powerful groups that have ever existed?
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
To understand this dark society, we cannot view it as an enterprise, but rather as a closed circle, an elite group with a single idea that they follow. Those who are part of the Enclave believe that humanity is contaminated, and only those who are part of this society are the perfect race. They use their social achievements as evidence of their supremacy, and therefore feel no remorse in using propaganda, discrimination, or even weapons of mass destruction against anyone who does not fit the group's vision. Genetic purity and the expansion of their dominion are the Enclave's most important objectives. They are always willing to go to extreme lengths to survive, and therein lies the irony. Few groups have exterminated so many people while promoting themselves as the future of humanity. The Enclave's history begins in the early 2040s, although some believe the society was secretly founded even before the times of written history. Perhaps they are a secret society that infiltrated the United States government, or a deep state created to operate in secrecy and whose projects extended beyond what the government initially intended. There are also rumors that this society is the true founder of Voltec, but of course this is unconfirmed. It would be a well-kept secret, even from the executives themselves. It can be said that in the societal hierarchy, the Enclave is the elite of the elite, people who operate from the shadows and who rarely get involved in or intervene in world events, but are often responsible for historical changes. Initially, the members of the Enclave wanted to preserve the American soul by establishing projects to increase their country's dominance, but they quickly realized that their power extended beyond the limits of the US government, and so they devised new plans to take control of those projects, destroy society, and claim the world. Their lust for power and the fear of losing it led them to conspire against one another. When October 23, 2077 arrived, the Enclave was the entity best prepared for the end of the world, because they may have helped to cause it, like the House rigging the game in their favor. Their desire to maintain power turned the scientists of this shadow society into immoral and cruel individuals obsessed with genetic perfection, viewing any trait of diversity as a defect. In the years following the nuclear holocaust, multiple members of the organization have attempted to reintegrate and failed. They are continuously sabotaged when they try to activate their plans. The Enclave have several laboratories, but no one knows for sure how large their network of scientific research and development and weapons manufacturing is. There could be thousands or more members still experimenting on humans to shape the world that for them will be perfect. In 2242, the Enclave attempted to carry out another global genocide and was stopped in time. This revealed their true nature once again. They don't seek to take over the world. They want to erase the world and rewrite it with their idea of purity. Their technology is not used for progress. It's for unnatural selection. They are also responsible for creating power armor to turn soldiers into unstoppable tanks, and developing monstrous experiments to modify and control Deathclaws. The Enclave, as always, is playing God. The people of the Wasteland understand that the Enclave is a real and common enemy that cannot be reasoned with. If given the opportunity, the Enclave will not hesitate to eliminate what remains of the human population. And in 2277, opportunity knocked. The War of Project Purity, the poisoning of the water supply. The desire to exterminate all inferior humans has been there since the founding of this evil elite group, and not even the end of the world could shake them from this obsession. From the beginnings of the Enclave to Lucy's escape from Vault 33, this elite secret group has repeatedly resurfaced with new ways to exterminate the weak and the impure. They are a cancer that humanity has been unable to eradicate. By 2096, when the Fallout series takes place, the Enclave Society has been hunted down for war crimes, and the organization has retreated into the shadows. Some believe that the Enclave is no longer a threat, but others still believe that the secret society continues to be as dangerous as ever, or even more so, that those members who have fallen are merely low-level pawns in a larger play, and that only a fraction of the members of the society have been seen. The events witnessed so far are merely minor plays of a bigger and unknown plan that the hidden society is carrying out. Vault-Tec, Robco, and other companies were conspiring to end the world, while another more powerful elite watched them from afar. The real power brokers are willing to gamble human lives if it means preserving their power.
What if I'm not the house? What if someone else is?
Parts of the Enclave's research facilities have been seen in the Fallout show, even their scientists, but the full magnitude of this organization's manpower has yet to be disclosed. Even so, everything points to them being the true threat that remains in the shadows with undiminished power. After all this, what is the Enclave, and what is their ultimate plan? As I've been mentioning since the beginning of the video, the Enclave is a secret society of an elite group of powerful people that wants to recreate the world in its own image. Their plan is the extermination of all inferior humanity so that only they, the elite of the elite, survive. Those who possess more power than any person has ever dreamed of, and who don't wish to relinquish it. They are a secret society that has been behind some of the biggest historical events in the world, and Hank McClane is possibly still operating under the Enclave's plans, the true shadow government.
I'm confident that if I just roll up my sleeves, I can bring it all home for you.
In the Fallout New Vegas video game, the player must choose whether to end Mr. House's life or spare him. He was the main antagonist in the game. However, in the show, House's role seems to be that of an ally, not an enemy. House, after all, created the New Vegas defense system, and it's possible that he was being honest when he asked for Cooper's help. House, unlike the Vault-Tec executives, seems to have empathy for the civilians of his city, and the Enclave represents everything he hates. He could then ally himself with the Ghoul to fight what remains of the Enclave, seeking revenge for what they have done. Robert House worked on developing technology for Vault-Tec, the very technology that would later be used against him. If the Enclave is still operating from the shadows, House's biggest enemy isn't Lucy or the Ghoul. In fact, they could help him against his real enemies, those who profited from human tragedy and misery, and who purposefully ended the world to force a perverted version of natural selection. Although it is not natural selection, it is Enclave selection, and they are just getting started. I'm a Gloomy Geek, and don't forget to like and subscribe.